Good morning. Coffee and vinyl on the road. I'm heading to Wake Forest, folks. This Record Store Day Drops 2020, October. And I have some of the most desirable records in my automobile at this moment right now. Or at least desirable for today for Record Store Day Drops 2020, October. So there we go. Woohoo. I got gasoline already, so I'm okay there. So I usually try to come on at 8:30. I'm usually late, but today I will not be late. Will not be late at all. So there you go. Woo! What a wonderful, wonderful morning it is. It is so gorgeous outside. I think it's around 64 degrees as I take to the highway. I venture on the highway, just like America did. Only thing is, I don't have George Martin next to me producing this event, so there we go, making it happen. I am mobile. I'm on my iPhone. I have my iPhone in my right hand. My elbow is on my center console of my truck, and I'm just going to make sure that I'm A-OK, as safe as can be. Of course, I drive like a grandfather anyway. There's a lot of automobiles at Broughton High School. Hey, good morning, Myra Space. Myra Space. Good morning, Bayou Space, Myra Lane. Thank you so much for riding with me to Wake Forest. And Tom, woohoo, Tom, did you get live this morning? Are you at your record store? Talk to me, Tom. Tell me all about it. I want to hear all about it. Um, and Tom, what's on your list for this morning? I don't have a list. I'm not. I'm not keeping anything this time around. But if one of my Grateful Deads doesn't sell, I won't be upset. Maybe Tom, you're looking at Clutch. Hey Tom, if you'd like to join me live, I'll send you a link. Uh, yeah, absolutely. Judas Priest and Skid Row. Tom, uh, are you first in line, Tom? That's Skid Row. Ooh, I was only able to get one, and I don't like to. I don't like to share what quantities I have, but I don't know. For some strange reason, I would like to have the Skid Row too, but I'm okay. I'm okay allowing someone else to have it because a lot of people's asked about that, and so are things different at your store this time around, Tom? Oh, don't say it out loud, Tom. Don't say it out loud. One time somebody said something out loud, and the person in front of them got it, and they're like, and so. But the beauty, the beauty, the beauty. I'm doing appointment shopping in Wake Forest, so there we go. I think I got quite a few scheduled. So it opens at 7. What time is it now? It's 7:44, 6:44. So is it 5:45 for your time? And Myra Elaine, are you heading to Record Store Day Drops 2020 October? And if you are, I'd like to know what's on your list. Hold on a second, folks. Here comes the sun. Shall we sing it all together? Here comes the sun. It's beautiful out here. Hey, good morning, Arthur. You're back in Florida. That's cool. Arthur, are you heading to Record Store Day Drops 2020 October? Are you heading to your independent record store that participates in Record Store Day? Okay, this is the exit ramp, and exit ramps are really fun with the roaster, but I'm on the truck. So anyway, of course, I would never dare do this in my roadster. Often, yeah. Well, Myra, um, hopefully a turntable will be in your future. Yeah, being able to play vinyl will be very cool. Now I realize I got the phone in the horizontal position orientation. I can't do this and hold the phone landscape. It just doesn't work, so I apologize for that, folks. Um, Arthur, I hope you had a wonderful visit with your daughter, and I hope you had a blast on the ship. Yeah, I do have to stop by a national franchise, or is it a corporate America coffee facility to get me. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I am in the lights. There we go, and get some coffee this morning. So that's going to be a treat for me. Um, in Wake Forest, we have this wonderful shop called Wake Forest Coffee, and I love going there. But the way my schedule is this morning, uh, I won't be able to do that. I'll barely be able to get into Wake Forest and get the records up on the wall and turn on some music and let the music play and get things ready for that. And put my card out on the sidewalk, put my sandwich order on the sidewalk, and it'll be 9 o'clock. Yeah. Um, and then I have my first appointment at 9 o'clock, and then my second one is at 9:15, 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock, and so forth. Um, People get 30 minutes to dig, and there's a 15-minute overlay. So if you dug your Record Store Day records and you want to shop pre-owned, you have some time for that. But most everybody comes in with a list, and then they look and see what else is available, and they go like, "Ooh, didn't know about this one. Ooh, I forgot about this one. Ooh, this didn't look as interesting on the website." And I did run across one title that had a different cover listed on the website, and that's recordstoreday.com. And you also can go to my website, recordcrate.com, and you can, um, depends on which device you're on, but you can search. You can search, and you can search the Record Store Day Drops, and it has all the titles. And then at 1 o'clock, I have the option to take phone calls and things like that, and to put things online. But I'm most likely I'm going to honor people who have their appointments. Yeah, let's see. Arthur says, "No, I'm not. I didn't see anything on the list I wanted. I do want the Steve Wilson new 3/3 EP coming out soon." Oh, cool. That's awesome. Yeah. So my hair is growing in the pandemic, and when my hair starts growing, it goes every way, and it's different every day. So that's cool. I got my mother's curls, which I don't see very often. But hey, I'm enjoying while I can, especially with it getting into winter and it's going to be cooler. And don't have to concern myself with keeping the hair off the head to be cool. So today I open at 9, and it's 7:49 now. So 7:49, 8:49. I have 1 hour, 11 minutes to make it happen. And so from Raleigh to Record Crate Wake Forest, Record Crate Raleigh to Record Crate Wake Forest is 14 miles. GPS says it's 15, but when I put it on my, they could round up to, but when I check it on my automobile, it says 14. So yeah, but you would think I was on the other side of the country when people say, "Oh no, that's too far," and I'm like, "Okay, it is too far." But there you go. There's a lot of automobiles open. I like Steve Wilson's ear. I think he has a good ear. And he's done a lot of cool things with music himself, including Porcupine Tree, which is really cool. Yeah. So there you go. But he's been involved in remixing and remastering and, well, at least remixing and putting his signature on top of things. I will be at the Wake Forest location, Tom, today. Wake Forest, the actual physical space uh, is much more conducive to crate digging in the pandemic. In Wake Forest, now I know a lot of my Raleigh customers will not go to Wake Forest, but if someone lives halfway between my Raleigh location and the Wake Forest location, um, they will drive up there, and some people will just go up there to get certain titles. And of course, I'm always apt to I can read them at the stoplight. I had a wonderful time in Norfolk and found some records at Birdland. Ooh, is that a jazz? Barry is very nice, and I recommend anyone in that area to stop in and see him. So Birdland, look at the hair, folks. Look at that hair. Oh boy. Um, Birdland, is that a jazz store? Is that a jazz record store? So what happens with me, folks, is that I before the pandemic, I had been keeping my ear to the ground because I wanted to open up another store in the Raleigh area and and specialize in jazz only, and and try my best to make it happen. I was looking for something really small, even if it was I don't know, 20 by 20 or something like that. And I was just keeping my eyes open and putting out some fillers, looking here, looking there. And but with the pandemic, things have changed. And I'm at the red light. That girl acts like she wants to run it. Slow down, girl. Put that Prius in park. There you go. All right, now we go. Ooh, she's in a hurry. She may have robbed a bank. So, um, yeah, so I still have a desire to open up a jazz record shop, but we'll see what happens. Oh, my stars. I wish I could flip this camera around. There's a guy driving a 450 SL Mercedes with a top back. It's red. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And I do not envy him at all. I like my Roadster much better than that. Wow. I think I'm going to turn the camera a little bit and let you see it. I don't know if you saw it or not, but that thing is gorgeous. That'd be cool to steal for the weekend and go joyriding. Yeah. I'll come pick you up, Myra Elaine. We can go for a ride. Yeah. While we're at it, we can go visit Harry. Um, I have, Myra Elaine. I have. I still have an obligation of a lease. And yeah. Um, I mean, it's something that stresses me out every day, Myra Elaine. It really does. Yeah, it really does. But I've been very fortunate in the fact that my website has sold more records this month than it has combined for the pandemic. I got one Judas Priest, Tom, and it is beautiful. Uh, and the the Judas Priest is embossed. I showed it on my video yesterday that I made. Went live, and it tactile feels great, Tom. It just feels great. And so whoever gets that is going to be very fortunate. Yeah. Oh, it is. Myra Daytona Beach trip is it's wonderful at night for convertible. I bet it is. Birdland is just the name of the store. It has a lot of used vinyl and some new. He is participating in Record Store Day. That is awesome. Yeah. So sometimes, Arthur, we like to call it pre-loved records. Pre-loved. I got a vanilla ice thing going on right here now. Ice, ice, baby. Okay. Oh, oh, halfway there. Oh, oh, living on a prayer. I really haven't taken advantage of my roaster very much this year, Myra. I've had just a handful of rides. Usually, Sally and I we go out for coffee and go joyriding, if you would. Um, and just out of respect for social distancing, I haven't even suggested or asked Sally to do that. Um, yeah, we've ridden together in her car, but I offered to get in the back seat, and she says, "No, we'll be fine." So we were just super careful being in the front seat. I get to pull into my place where I get some Starman flying in the air. Yeah, I'm gonna pull in here and get me some coffee. My battery's not very strong on my phone, and my charger's not charging as fast as I want it to be. Let's see. What should I get today, folks? Any recommendations for a coffee beverage? I'm thinking cappuccino, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, Tom, you're a chef. Do you make those fancy coffee drinks? If you do, maybe you can tell me something to make, and they'll be like, huh? Discover your favorite coffee. I don't have a favorite coffee, unless I can't say that. Uh, let's see, did I miss any chats? Yeah. So, Arthur, did you take images at Birdland? Yeah. Last night I was on Hemplock Lady's channel. She was doing a sell, and I joined her, and I got some cool stuff. I offer some cool stuff: T-shirts, vinyl, cassettes, CDs, trading cards, DVDs, and I sold some. But I realized that someone in the quote-unquote resale community, not necessarily the vinyl community, but which is a new name for me, I realized that we live so close to each other that it's crazy. And so she's going to pick up the stuff that she committed to in person. And her husband's excited to come and shop. Hey, there's a Komodo Dragon Blend. I wonder what that tastes like. Huh. Wow. Sirens Blend. I know this cat that owns a coffee company. Let me rephrase it. I know this cat that owns a roastery. Is that the right name? A roaster? A roastery? He cooks the beans. Okay. Oh, pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin cream cold brew. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah. I'm gonna, receiving Starbucks. What can I get started for you today? Hey, I'm gonna get the just drove by pumpkin cream cold brew, and I'll take the largest you have on that. Right. Anything else for you? No, thank you. All right. Give me 1 second. It's gonna be 568. We'll see you at the window. I'll see you at the window. There you go. Arthur says, yesterday flying, I was playing Ziggy Stardust at 38,000 feet, rocking out with my noise canceling headphones. No pictures at Birdland. It is pumpkin spice season, but don't tell TC. He I don't know if it's just the whole idea of pumpkin spice, or he doesn't like the taste, but It's okay. I respect that, and I'm not going there. But I think of all the childhood memories of my mother uh, baking either pumpkin pies or sweet potato pies, and I swear they taste the same, folks. It was just a matter of what she had it in hand to bake with. But yeah, what's flying like now, Arthur, with the pandemic? Hmm. I'm looking forward to my cold brew, folks. Yeah, cause there's a star, man. You know, there. I haven't even reached out to Starman Brindley, but there's a record that it says has a new Bowie song on it, and I should have reached out to him. There's so much to be done every day, folks. I really miss Ann. Ann would have the record crate looking sweet. But I'm very thankful with my intern. It's his second week, and so far so good. And he's coming in today, but he's going to come in at 12:15, and he has orders to stay in the back. And I will bring him up front for a little while and put him in the special seat. Behind the counter, I have a place for me to hang out, and then about 15 feet away, there's a place for a guest or a crate digger to hang out. 568. What do you guys think? I think it looks scrumptious. I'm gonna set the phone down a second. Whoa. Thank you, sir. Oh, I forgot to put my mask on. Oh, I feel like a big boo boo now. He probably called me. Oh gosh, I feel bad, folks. I forgot to put my mask on at the window. But when I get to drive through windows, I don't park very close to the window like I used to. And I don't want to be that guy, but I want to be that guy. So, but I feel bad for not putting my mask on. That was so disrespectful. I feel bad. Did he give me a straw? That's what I get. Oh, it's one of these kind of cups that's got a lid on it with a little hole so you don't have to have a straw. So that's good. All right, cool. Oh, I gotta go make my coffee now. And what about tea? Okay, so there we go. All right, I'm back on the road again. I'm just like Willie Nelson on the road again. I did offer some Willie Nelson stickers. I've been very reluctant to show my Willie Nelson for stickers, Willie Nelson for president sticker, because what if someone wrote that in? They say if it's a write-in that it's a vote not for somebody. So I don't know. Yeah, we have some beautiful fall flowers here, folks. Not as many as last year. People aren't planting as much, and I certainly can understand. Yeah. Wow. I'm going to try my coffee. So there's a coffee waiting in my hand. It's got ice. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Tom. Cheers, Mary Lane. Cheers, Arthur. Cheers, Ziggy Stardust. Cheers to Record Store Day Drops 2020 October. Cheers for everybody who's going to get a really cool record. Cheers for everybody to get a really cool record. This is good. I'm 8 years old again, folks. This is good. Yeah. Tom, did you happen to notice the Clutch box set? Um, Clutch is from Maryland, and when I was in college and started doing things at the radio station. Hey, good morning, TC. I am on the way. I got me some coffee, TC. Uh, Cheers, TC. I used to think that Clutch was a local band. They played Raleigh so much, and the radio station played them. And now there's this crazy box set. Oh my gosh, it's huge. But Tom, you probably made a video. I've been so busy this week of everything, and I have so much to get caught up on YouTube. Tom, what pressings of were you able to get the Paul McCartney 3 Third Man record pressing? What did you what what did I tell you about vlogging and driving at the same time? You said that I'm a very cautious driver. I drive like a grandfather. I am very aware of my surroundings. I keep one hand on the steering wheel, and I'm very careful. And you said it's great that I don't text during driving, and I'm a responsible adult. Thank you, TC. Cheers. You also say that I do it at a time when there's not very much traffic, and it's okay if I'm going 35 miles an hour down the road in a 75-mile zone just to be safe while I'm doing this. Did I leave anything out? Cheers, TC. This is really good, folks. I'll be flying soon because I'll be so... Oh, I might have too much caffeine. That's why I get the ice so to melt. Man, one time I had some caffeine, I got dizzy. Ugh. So there we go. TC, did you happen to notice the price for the Philip Glass record? I say that because I want you to know what retail is in case you end up going somewhere online to purchase it. I don't want you to pay more than retail. And TC, if that's on your list to get, you can call me at 1 o'clock, and if it's still available, I'll be glad to help you out in that respect. Oh, honesty. Cheers. But I have to change lanes. So I'll put my coffee down. Okay, I gotta change lanes. I've been driving all night, my hands hot on the wheel. Click, 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 click. Yeah, there we go. See how easy that was? Okay. I think you're right, TC. I remember it being somewhere around 40. It might be 38, 41. My local people at Newberry Comics usually stick to the direct price point, so hopefully I'll get lucky. You'll get lucky, babe. Okay. Okay, the light just turned green. Should I just ply over some of these political signs, folks? Just get it over with? I've been reading so much on Nextdoor about my yard sign got stolen. Someone wrote on my yard sign. Someone put a sticker on top of my yard sign. I would totally be okay if there was a law that says no political yard signs allowed in public spaces. Put one in your house, that's okay. But if you put one on the street, put one on city property, doesn't happen. And when I went and did early voting, I made this big loop. I walked around to avoid the people out there trying to campaign and push their candidates. and they want to give you a voter's guide. And they had voter's guides, like large signs, and I was like, I walked around. So there we go. Okay. Right. Other than Willie Nelson for president, that's the end of the political talk. I didn't talk politics. I just talked plowing down signs. That's what I talked. There we go. Yeah. So I'm on a little stretch now at Wake Forest, where it's in between Raleigh and Wake Forest, and things are spaced out. There's not very much business out here. It's some industrial. Like there's a U-Haul shop, and there's automobile dealerships, and there's our new drive-in theater. We're getting a new drive-in theater, folks. It's been fun watching it being built. What's your favorite drive-in theater? What's your favorite movie that has a drive-in theater in the movie? Did that come out right? A movie that has a drive-in theater in it. I mean, because a lot of movies have drive-in things. I think about Grease, where John Travolta's on the swings, and behind him are those little cartoons of those hot dogs dancing. I like that. Yeah. My local people. Okay. Yes, I agree with that. 100%. I'm going to run them over. Probably poke something in my automobile. Yeah. Are you guys noticing white pumpkins? They might call them purple, but there's tons of white pumpkins this year. Darn, this is good. I'm in trouble now. I'm in trouble because I'll have to wait to Record Store Day Black Friday before I get another one. And hopefully they'll still have it in season. I think they're going to have it in season year-round, TC. But I haven't been to the grocery store to look for Spam. If I do, I'm buying it. Not that I'm going to eat it. I'm just going to resell it. Yeah. All right. So when you guys come to Wake Forest, watch out for the police. They like to rack up some points out here by doing it. Oh, speaking of Record Crate bonus points, let's see if I can give some out right now. Okay, so now I have to think about it. Okay, maybe I can do Record Store Day Drops 2020 questions. Let's say, name a song by Skid Row. There you go. Name a song by Judas Priest. Dang, I'm drinking this like water. Sandy. Name a song off Grease. Usually what happens on Record Store Day and Record Store Day Drops and Record Store Day Black Friday is I have so much adrenaline rolling in my system. Flowing, rolling. And come around 5 o'clock, I just start mellowing out. And then my body says, hey, you're tired. And I'm like, man, I'm tired. And then I'm like, okay, I want everything to end. Okay, I had to look over my left shoulder to see if there was anything coming. And it's hard because I have very little vision in my left eye. So I really have to look. I really have to rubber that neck. Okay, so now I'm on Main Street in Wake Forest. I remember you. Let's see. Good morning, Yolanda. Cheers. Yolanda, I went to the place and got corporate coffee. It's so good. Why is it so good, Yolanda? 18 in life. Absolutely. I remember breaking the law, breaking the law. I thought that was Beavis and Butthead. So yeah, 50 Record Creek bonus points for everybody who chimed in there. Myra, Elaine, surely you know a song from Greece. She might be making coffee or tea. Yeah, sounds yummy. This is very young. So it's iced coffee with something in it. I can't say out loud, Yolanda. But it's spicy. So I grew up on a farm, and it was nothing for us to go out there and dig potatoes. And Dad or my uncle or somebody would usually take some type of plow and connect it to the tractor, and then they would go and plow up the potatoes. And it's our jobs to pull the potatoes out of the ground. And then we had to go over it twice because not everybody would remember. And then let it rain, and you have to do it again because the rain would push down the soil and the potatoes would be more visible then. I didn't say anything, TC. Those brain cells died. I don't believe that for a second. Sandy. There's a yard sale. I wonder if they got any records. I'm never good at getting up for yard sales. Ooh. There's some mums. Mum's the word. We had to pick those potatoes, TC. We had to. I did it out of respect. Yes. But I do like some cold brew. Yeah. So Tom, if you're still with us, how many people are in line at your store? And did anybody see Spin Me Round Records video last night? And they probably spent $8,000. No, they probably spent $12,000 on records. Better call Harry. Harry was on this morning. I was already chatting with him. He says, I might be going in one of those neighborhoods that's got records. And so I told Harry, I said, Harry, whenever you go there to a yard sale that has records, you need to call me and FaceTime because you'll be like, I don't know this record. I don't know this record. It's just garbage. And it could be something really cool. Oh, yeah. So there's a grocery store called Lidl, Lidl, or Little, Lidl, Little. I like stopping by there. They're German. There's 3 stores that are kind of the same family. Trader Joe's, Lidl, and Aldi. And I don't know where they are. They're all over the world. Here he is, hunting the police. He sure is. Gosh, it's so beautiful this morning, folks. Hope you guys are having a beautiful morning also. We're starting to get a little bit of color in the leaves, which is great. Myra, I guess you don't see the leaves change colors, or do you, Myra? So it's 8:20. It's not too bad. I have the door open at 8:25. I have the truck unloaded at 8:30. Um, and then I'll start putting records on the wall. We grew these pumpkins just for you. Okay, here's Spectrum, which is a internet service and a type of television, paid television. And the guy's got his van with the lights on, and he's got his ladder. Okay, so now I'm going to turn on Elm Street. Elm. Elm. Yeah. Oh, and I'm actually going to pull over, so I'm going to flip the camera around. I want to show you guys some stuff if I can. All right, lights, please. Clickety click, clickety click. Make a rule, make it stick. Clickety click. Wait a minute. I don't know how to change the camera around. What's your first? When's your? Um. No fancy coffee. How many people in line were you are, Tom? Let's see. How do I flip the camera? Exit solo layout. Mute. Remove from stream. Cam. Oh, sorry. Let's see if I do this. Okay. I don't know how to flip the camera around. Does anybody know how to flip the camera around? Okay. Sorry. I go back to driving. I'm going to do this. No, I'm not. Okay. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Okay, cool. Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't remember. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to turn to the left, and then I'm going to turn my camera around. I'm going to turn my phone around. So that's where I started, folks, in that building right there. But now there's a candy shop there called Sweeties, and they sell, you got it, candy. And that's where you go and get some sugar to pour some sugar on me. And so this is South White Street. And I was on Main Street, but this should be Main Street. But anyway, this is where some buildings are. The funny thing is that these buildings that are facing the street on the left side used to be the back side of the buildings. And I'll explain that in a little bit. Okay. So this is a Fiat. And I love that little car. I think they look cool. Okay. And there's a famous hot dog place. And there's my buddy's next consignment. They're my neighbor. And there I am right there. I'm in the solid sounds. But all right, I still have electricity. Hallelujah. And then that's where the coffee shop is. And they're going to think I'm Google. And that's where Tim is, a North Carolina specialty shops. That's not what it says. And then that's Brandon right there with the comic store. Brandon's my buddy also. But he's got a really tiny store. And so I just don't go visit him during the pandemic. And then I should get me an electric car and I can get free electricity right there. But yeah. And so then I drive behind my store. And there's a railroad right there. Okay, here's my little, I call it the alley. And so if you look on the left, this at one time was the front and the storefront. So these were storefronts. And so you see windows that are boarded up. And you also can see like the architecture of arches. And people just didn't put arches on the backside of buildings. But there's lots of arches. You may not be able to see it. Maybe I should just come out here and make a proper video one day. Yeah. So my building has a stairwell. It goes up there. And I might ask my landlord if I can get some unused space up there and maybe set up an art studio because I haven't painted in years and I really miss it. So here's my little entry right here. Yeah. And I got me an antenna up there that I don't even have connected. Have a satellite dish. And so there's a railroad. When the train comes, I can hear it. And so, yeah. So there we go. I'm going to flip the camera back to me. Hopefully that was visible in some way. We have a Sweeties in Cleveland, Ohio. Yummy, 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 yummy. Trees. Um, my first apartment's down here. The leaves change a little bit, but nothing compares to the beautiful tapestry of the Appalachian. Yeah, and I like Shenandoah also. Shenandoah Valley. That's a beautiful place, Myra. And we have the Blue Ridge Parkway. Um, what a nice little neighborhood. Thank you. I love it here. And yeah. So I'm here. So I'm gonna. If I had good battery, I would keep it rolling. But I don't have good battery, folks. I need to go charge and start setting up. So I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. And yeah, I might go live later this afternoon. I got to charge my phone. Of course, I can use iPad. And then yeah, I might go live later this afternoon just to talk about everything. New Hampshire's fantastic for this time of year for the trees change. Same in Western Massachusetts. I bet so. I bet so. And my parents always said that it always had to do with the amount of water we got during the year as to how the colors are. I remember one year we had yellow, 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 and orange and red. It was so gorgeous. It was. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out with me and hope you have a fabulous day. If you're out there at Record Store Day, I wish you well getting the things that's on your list. All right. See everybody soon. Take care.